One of the things I wanted to mention is it's very important in alternative delivery to work together with the different functional areas. It's just not all about design, it's not all about construction, it's not all about environmental. Ted, it's not about your structures. It's about many different things within the development of a project. And also it's a very quick turnaround. So for instance, I was asking Ryan Sweeney at lunch on Fast Fix 8, in October of 2014, we started moving forward with design. By December of 2015, the project was built. So that tells you how quickly these alternative delivery contracts are put together, and it requires the focus of all the different functional areas working together to come up with these ideas. And also, we reach out to other regions that have experience in those areas to help us as well.
Okay, hi, I'm Jeff Lewis from Federal Highways Resource Center, and I'm here to help. We want to try to give you the best from our viewpoint as far as options. Recognize that within Federal Highways here, we're helping to facilitate what Congress wants. We don't necessarily mandate, but there are some items that do have to, statutorily, we have to follow, but in reality, innovative contracting is sort of, like Jerry showed you, since 1990, opportunity is out there. He did show you a variety of innovative contracting that's evolved the past 27 years, and of course, with CMGC being the new kid on the block and design build being there more in recent years for some states, which you guys are do have some limited experience, but obviously it's more fruitful for you now to get a little more engaged with this. We're trying to give you more of the better relation on how design bid build rolls into design build, because actually design bid build is with design build, all the requirements in most cases are required, it's just compressed. And that's where Leah and Linda and Jerry mentioned there is documented cost savings and or cost time, depending on how you categorize it. Smaller the project, less cost savings and time. But again, the idea is to get the ingenuity from your stakeholders, your industry, and help them support what you're doing and give you better ideas to maybe get a better prudent expenditure of taxpayers' funds, because one way or another, we all pay taxes. We want to emphasize for design build, and you're going to hear this continually for the next day and a half, it's a shared risk and a balancing of risk. A lot of states that start out in design build, they have some questionable results to the point left a bad taste in their mouth is a common statement. Does anybody got an idea why that may happen? Well, after asking some of the states that have done that or tried that, like Jerry mentioned some of them, they were trying to use design build as a way to just get the bucks off the books. Well, the point there, in some projects they already had it 90, 100% design and they threw it out to get it off the books. Not the best way to use federal funds and public funds, okay? So the other one is be proactive, not reactive. So any thoughts on what that means to you at this time? Here, I'd just say by Linda having you put you guys more focused in your groups right there, that's a good start to help you talk, look across the board, and hopefully you recognize the other people at your table. Is there a Federal Highways person at each table? There are moles, there are eyes and ears, we like that. Okay, any table want to identify they don't have a Federal Highways person there. We'll take care of that real quick. Okay, God, you guys are easy. We have good ears too. Gerald, take care of that. Okay. Again, Jerry mentioned if you want it, you got to ask for it. That's another big theme we're going to try to stress to you. Again, recognize with design build, we say it's biddable, but is it buildable? So what's the difference between design bid build being biddable and buildable with design build? What do you see as some of the concerns? Any issues? Okay, so I'll ask you, at what point do you send out your RFQ, RFP related to the percent PS&E? Again, think biddable, buildable, AKA constructability. Anybody got a certain percent PS&E you think will work for you? The sweet spot?
30%.
30. Why, okay, why would 30 be a good one? Any thoughts on that? 30% is typically what Federal Highways allows for NEPA decision-making, right? A rule of thumb? Could be more or less dependent upon your complexity. Okay, so again, certain things to think about. Let's see, we'll get into the 23 CFR a little bit more. Okay, so with that, to help from the discussion we had yesterday with industry and what I've heard so far this morning and leading you today, we're going to watch a video from Federal Highways Federal Aid Essentials called Cradle and Grave.